morning, Jamie.
Good morning.
Would you like to go first?
I would love to go first.
Okay.
So last time I talked about this graphic novel called Wind, which I'm super excited about. It's a great adventure story with our new hero with a pretty traditional beginning where he's sort of found and then kept very humble and will be growing into his super power role or his heroic role.
Yes.
So then I read Goblin, which is also a graphic novel. Now Goblin is also the beginning of a tale of a superhero who doesn't know he's a superhero, but these two are very different. Goblin is much more self-aware. He really knows kind of who he is and what he wants out of things. He comes from a much more difficult background of always being cast aside as being not useful and bad in some way. So it's a darker book. I don't know if it's going to be a little less hopeful or not, but sometimes kids are looking for an adventure story with that kind of hero that starts really on the outskirts of society and has to really push his way in.
Classic for hero's journey, it sounds like.
But this one already in that society in a very humble way and just comes out and has to come into his own, and he has to really push his way in and then come into his own. So it was very interesting to read them back to back. And these, again, are both graphic novels, so the pictures are stunning and really help tell the story and give it that flavor. You can even tell just from the colors that this is a darker book in a lot of ways than this one, which has a lot more light and color in it. So very interesting to me to compare the two.
Nice. I'm going to talk about two books from Rajani LaRocca. Midsummer's Mayhem just came out this year on paperback, and then Much Ado About Baseball just came out right now in hardcover. And so for Midsummer Mayhem, it's a lighthearted story that just has all the right ingredients for a perfect summer read. It has baking, it has family, it has an introduction to Shakespeare and a dash of magical realism. And it also has a couple recipes in the back. Now, I haven't read Much Ado About Baseball yet, but there's been a lot of good buzz about it. I know it has math. Again, takes place in summertime. And again, it's an introduction to Shakespeare, which is something she's, has going on with both of these.